Okay, if you're going through some relationship challenges right now, breakup, divorce, separation, this is for you. I'm going to give you, or at least I'm going to try to give you 20 things you can do right now to start feeling better. 20 mindsets that will really take you in the right direction. First step, choose your words very carefully to describe your situation. For example, you could choose the word you're having a challenge, you could choose the word you're having issues, or you can choose the word you're having problems. One of those three words will actually empower you, make you feel good about things, even if things are challenging. Which word do you think it is? The word challenge. A challenge can be embraced. A challenge can be overcome. No one wants freaking issues. No one wants problems. But a challenge can be embraced as the next level to you in your life. Number 2, embrace the mindset progression, not perfection. One of the reasons you're in the situation you're in is because you're learning things you never learned before. Now, I do want to be honest with you. There is a difference between learning what to do versus learning what not to do over and over again. Most people learn over and over and again different ways to do things wrong. I'm here to teach you how to do things right. But anyway, bottom line here is, assuming you are actually working with somebody who can get you the skills, the strategies you need, you really have to embrace progression, not perfection. In anything you do, there's always going to be a progression that has to take place. You can learn a skill, but you do need the opportunity to practice it, get feedback from that. For example, one of my favorite analogies, for example, is martial arts. If you had if you did karate when you were a kid, but if you had a martial arts instructor, your martial arts instructor might teach you a really amazing submission technique. Now, it's one thing to know intellectually you got a great skill, but it's another to actually use that skill on the mat against an opponent. You have to allow yourself the ability to progress and learn new skills and then test your skills and get feedback. So bottom line is progression, not perfection. Better, faster, quicker, stronger. Every time you learn things, you need that opportunity to practice it and get feedback. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Number 3, I always would suggest you really embrace being a student for life. As human beings, we tend to be so hard on ourselves. We try to be perfectionists. We beat ourselves up because we don't know something no one ever taught us. But when you subscribe to being a student for life, that gives you permission, I'm not going to say to fail, but maybe not get the outcome you're looking for here. See, when you take away the whole idea of trying to be a perfectionist, it takes the pressure off. And that ironically will give you a chance to really succeed and move at the pace you really want. But really subscribing to become a student for life takes the pressure off. It allows you to embrace progression, not perfection. So those are 3 things you can do right now to start feeling better. Number 4, another obvious one. No matter what's going on, the worst thing to do is just sit there. I'm sure you've heard of the serenity prayer. If you can do something about something, great, then go do it. But if you can't, you got to know the difference and know, hey, I can't do something about it, so worrying about it really doesn't do me any good. So bottom line is, if you're going through a really big challenge right now, and there's nothing you can do in this very moment to get yourself feeling better, well, there's no advantage to actually complaining about it or venting or whatever. 2 things you can do. Number 1, if you're tired and you're exhausted, sometimes one of the best things to do is take a nap. Take a nap, allow yourself to reset. Remember, even the process I teach, if you get really good at that conditioning process, you're still, in essence, you're still a human being at the end of the day. As human beings, we always have a finite amount of energy that will be given to us on any given day. Sometimes one of the best things to do is take a nap, right? But assuming you're good, you're rested, you know, sleep is not something you need to do here. Next thing to do is take care of yourself. Go for a walk. Go for a jog. Do something to take care of yourself physically. So step number 4, do something, again, actually, let's do this here. Step 4 is identifying the difference between when you can actually take action and take real actions towards fixing something, or when you can't, like the serenity prayer. But if you can't do something about it, then that's the time to let it go and do something different. So that brings me to step 5. Step 5 would really be about taking care of your physicality. Go for a jog, go for a walk. If there's nothing you can do to fix your situation right now, why not at least do something to make yourself feel good in the moment? Again, take a nice walk outside. If you're in meditation, go meditate. Now, I want to be clear here, by the way. I'm going to take a little segue here. I speak to so many people that are doing meditation to fix their problem. And if you're doing that, you are going the wrong direction. Even the greatest practitioners of meditation would tell you, meditation is an amazing tool to create coherence in the body, right, for health, and to connect to that greater source, that higher energy, that, we'll just say infinite intelligence, if you will. But it's not going to fix your problem. You know, it's like praying, for example. You can pray and pray and pray, but like the common phrase goes, God will show you the door. You have to walk through it. You might meditate and get inspired action to go back to school, to start a business, to work with a coach like myself. Yeah, you might get inspired action from meditation, but meditation is not going to give you the skill that you're missing. You can meditate for the next 20 years and you're not going to magically upload those communication skills you don't have. That's why you need to work with an expert. Just like you can meditate for the next 20 years, you're not going to become a professional tennis player. You're not going to create an amazing business. You have to take those actual, what you would call inspired actions. Meditation will never give you the inspired action itself. It makes me cringe when I hear people tell me that they're doing meditation to solve their relationship. Meditation will never solve your relationship challenges. It might give you insights on the action to take to solve it, but it's not going to solve it in itself. So I give you 5 things right there. I think I'm going to stop here for now. Again, I just want to give you these like little quick things you can do to get yourself feeling better. I'll try to handle the other 15 on another recording, but those are 5 things you can actually do right now to get yourself feeling better, no matter what you're going through in life. Have a great day. Talk to you soon.